Boom! What's going on, everyone? This is Steve Larsen. Welcome to the 1-1-08 Challenge. Excited to have you. This is week number 1, day number 2, and today's training is really awesome. Hey, for whatever reason, I am not able to be live with you guys right now, so just know that the video you're about to see is actually a recording. I did do it live, and I'm doing it in front of a live audience in the recording you're about to see. Please comment below like it is live, because I'm going to come back. For whatever reason, I am sick or I'm out of town or something, and so I'm always live with you guys, but life happened for some reason. So please comment as if it is live inside of this and this Facebook post here, and I'll come back and make sure all your questions are answered. Anyway, I'm excited for you guys. This is a cool lesson. Boom! What's going on, everyone? Very excited for today and very excited for day 2. Technically, it's week 2, but it's week 1 of the challenge. Very pumped for you, very excited to be here. Now, yesterday we went through and we talked a lot about how to go in and piecemeal together what is already selling from your competitors, which is the best way to approach the entire game, right? If I go in and I am completely coming with things that are brand new from my own head, that is a very dangerous place to be. Now, before we go and get started today is all about the greatest showman, okay? And specifically what Russell is doing is he's teaching you how he's creating an offer with the greatest showman. Okay, as part of the challenge, what you are going to be able to do today is go in and, like we said yesterday, piecemeal together. Make sure you're actually doing the things in the challenge, okay? You're going to piecemeal together all the things in the offer, and then he's going to have you go in and actually pitch it, okay? Actually go share it with other people and say, hey, what do you like? What do you not like? Vice versa, okay? Now, in order for us to fully feel the flavor of this entire challenge, check this out here. I'm going to share my screen and we're gonna watch something that is a diamond. This is a diamond right here. Okay, check this out.
Hi, it's Vince with ShamWow. You'll be saying wow every time you use this towel. It's like a chamois, it's like a towel, it's like a sponge. A regular towel doesn't work wet. This works wet or dry. This is for the house, the car, the boat, the RV. ShamWow holds 12 times its weight in liquid. Look at this. It just does the work.
It just does the work.
Doesn't trip. Doesn't make a mess. Bring it out. You wash it in the washing machine. Made in Germany. You know the Germans always make good stuff. Here's some cola. Wine, coffee, cola, pet stains. Not only is the damage going to be on top, there's your mildew. That is going to smell. Look at this. Put on the spill. Turn it over. Without even putting any pressure, 50% of the cola right there. You following me, camera guy? The other 50%, the color starts to come up. No other towel is going to do that. It acts like a vacuum. And look at this, virtually dry on the bottom.
Virtually dry.
I just love it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even buy paper towels anymore.
If you're going to wash your cars or any kind of vehicle, you'd be out of your mind not to own one of these.
All I can say is sham. Wow.
You're going to spend $20 every month on paper towels anyway. You're throwing your money away. The mini ShamWows are for everything, for everyday use. This lasts 10 years. This lasts a week. I don't know, it sells itself. The ShamWow sells for $19.95, but you get one for the house, one for the car, 2 for the kitchen and bathroom. And look at this, we'll give you a second set absolutely free. But
we have an offer.
You'll get the ShamWow mop, a vacuum, broom, and mop, all in one. Never get down on your hands and knees again. Just twist the handle to wring it out. Throw it in the washing machine for easy cleaning. Also great for pet hairs. A regular mop pushes the dirt. This'll capture it.
So that's 8 ShamWows for $19.95. But if you call now, within the next 20 minutes, because we can't do this all day,
you'll get the ShamWow mop.
Because we can't do this all day.
Free. Just pay separate shipping and handling.
Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-786-7016. Call now to guarantee your free ShamWow mop. And when you call, ask about our ShamWow shutter cleaner. Call 1-800-786-7016. That's 1-800-786-7016.
Shut up and take my rubies. All right. Hey, why did we watch that? I don't know how many hundreds of millions of dollars that dude made, but it was a lot of money. Why would we watch that? Why would I care about that? Upsells, hang on, calling them now. Offer hacking, yeah, Vince. Billions. He made an offer, loved it. Processed the upsell, hook story offer, right? 100%. It was perfect. There's emotional responses. Even though, do you think he felt a little bit awkward saying like, but call now, but wait, there's more, but this, just that? Like, how many guys would feel awkward saying those kind of statements, right? Yeah, we all do, right? I was just consulting someone this last week, and it's a concern that a lot of people have had. I had that concern. I was like, man, I don't want to go in and be like, well, first thing you're gonna get this, and then you're gonna get this, and then you're gonna get this. There's a total value of, wow, look at this, but only today, this amount, call now. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like this little infomercial thing. And what I want you to know is, we all have felt weird doing that. Okay, one of my favorite case studies ever Okay, now I'm going somewhere with this. I want you to follow me really, really clearly on this. Okay, this is where most people start to drop out when they're like, oh, I don't want to do that. I'm not saying you have to do that or sound that way. Okay, I'm not saying you need to feel that. That's not what I'm saying at all. One of my favorite case studies from JCPenney is, so JCPenney saw the success of the Apple Store. Okay, and JCPenney was like, well, what if we had like something like akin to a Genius Bar? Who set up that Genius Bar? So they went and JCPenney hired the same guy that that Apple used to actually set up the Genius Bar. This guy came in, he set up the store, and he changed the whole story, changed the entire environment. He went in and he set up JCPenney that looked like Apple. Then what he did, and this is the no-no, he went out to his to the customer base in the regional area they were testing this in, and they said, hey, the guy went out to the public and said, hey, I know you are a smart consumer. And I know that you probably know, okay? You probably know that our shirts are not $60. We say they're $60, and then we give you a coupon for $40 to get you to come on in. And you are a smart consumer. I'm going to stop insulting your intelligence. I think that's how he actually worded it. I'm going to stop insulting your intelligence rather than it being $60 with a coupon for $40 just to get you to come in. The shirt's $20, and it's not even $19.97. It's $20. Why don't you just come on in? $20. Okay. The dude got rid of all the mailers. He got rid of all the pieces. And what happened was JCPenney's stock prices dropped a quarter in a quarter. Okay. They plummeted. They just dove hardcore. Wait a second, but why? They actually were giving the same product for the original price anyways after someone used the coupon. Why do you guys think that was that way? Fascinating, right? They dived, not dove. There we go. They dived. They did a dive and a dove. Okay? People like discounts, right? They like the value. They lost trust. Wait a second. We all, right? It's the freaking Kohl's model. We all know, right? When I walk up to Kohl's and right, I got a swimsuit there a bit ago. They're like, you saved $120 today. And I was like, no, I spent $40. You know? They're like, no, you saved $120. I was like, no, I spent $40. Okay? We all know those kinds of models are there. And what the dude did is he removed the fun of purchasing. Okay? You have to understand that this is one of the major things I want to get across to you guys today. Price and value are not the same thing, right? And they're different for each person. If I come out and I say, right, somebody comes to me and they say, hey, Steven, would you develop my sales message, my offer, and my funnel? How valuable is it to that individual that I do that? It's very valuable, right? Right, very valuable. For all the money they'll make in the future, right? It's going to be more than the price I charge them. Okay, but what if I'm like, well, Steven, if I was to go hire somebody, else to do a sales message, offer, and funnel, how valuable would that be to me? Not that valuable. Why? Because that's my thing, right? It's what I do. I would not value it that much. Okay, price and value are not the same thing. There was a guy who came into our house over here, and he was like, hey, I'm so sorry. I got to fix this electrical piece. It's going to be $100 more than I thought, Steven. I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh, that's totally fine. And he's like, no, I'm so sorry. It's more than I thought it was going to be. It's going to be really hard. It's going to be challenging for me to even charge you that kind of money because it's going to be $100 extra. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to go learn how to change that thing on my own. Okay. It's worth $100, whatever. I'm not going to learn how to do that. I'm going to spend 4 hours learning how and 4 hours doing it. Just fix the thing. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he kept going. And I was like, dude, you don't understand. I will not risk touching 110 volts, okay, for the sake of $100. You know how to do it. It's $100. I don't care. $100, whatever. Just do it, right? I'm so sorry. I was like, oh my gosh, just do it. And I kind of walked away. You understand what I'm saying? Price and value are not the same thing. And if there's any sentence I can get you to write down in this whole thing, is that your perception of price is not your customer's perception of value. Ooh, mic drop. What can I drop? Ooh, marker drop. Okay. Okay. Your perception of price is not your customer's perception of value. And that's one of the reasons why I find, how many guys feel a little bit of an aversion to charging money for things? It's okay. I did too for a while. How many guys feel that? A few of you guys? Yes, me, hand up. Okay. Yeah, right. I had the same because I knew how to do the thing on my own. But I had to stop. I had to get out of that in my head and be like, crap. My perception of price is not their perception of value. I could go in and I did too much free work for too long for this exact same principle. I struggled a long time with this because what I would do is they could just watch a YouTube video. The slide's like super bright. There we go. They could just go watch a YouTube video and they would learn how to do it on their own. Okay, they're not going to go watch the YouTube video. They're not going to do the research to figure it out. They're not, right? And I had to go figure out and realize like they're not the same thing. Price and value is 100% different. Okay. And so the value of that individual, of me doing that service for them, is way higher, right? It's way higher than if I went out and I said, you know what, to me, it's worth $5, so I'll do all this work for you for $5 or whatever, right? So what we're gonna do today is you look at the ShamWow thing and watch what he was doing, right? Now, what do you think the actual material cost of that ShamWow is? Not much. Yeah, 50 cents, $2. Yeah, not $19.95, right? Exactly. $100 for all 8. Right. There was somebody in college who was so mad at me when she found out. It was a lady. She found out that I was buying, what was it? Oh, I was buying supplements really cheap, and I was turning around and I was selling them for more than I bought them. She was so mad. And I was like, do you not know how business works? She's like, why don't you go get a job? I was like, you know that's how they pay you also, right? You get costs low and then you sell them high, right? She was so mad, right? That's business. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like legitimately very mad with me. And she's like, you should go get a job. And I was like, you know, that's what your business does as well. That's what keeps you in business. It's capitalism, baby. I'm the capitalist pig, okay? Gladly, openly, proudly, capitalist pig right here, okay? So I want you to understand, like, that, like, a lot of you guys have this price aversion, and we all hit it, and we all run over it. And if you guys have not gone over that or gone through that, like, that's anyway. Okay, price and value, very different. So the name of the game then is making offers, right? I'm gonna give you this ShamWow. I'm gonna give you this mop one that he had. I'm gonna give you this ones that cleans your blinds. Okay, total value of $79, but call now. It's only $19.95. What does that do inside of you? You go, whoa. I have to have this now, right? And you start moving forward really fast. I have to have this now. Okay, let's go back to some of the definitions I was walking through last week. Marketing is the act of changing beliefs with the intent of a purchase. Did the ShamWow guy do that? Yeah, he did. Does Russell do that when he's selling at the 10x thing that you watched? Or does Lady Boss do that when she was selling and you saw that, okay? Absolutely, right? They change beliefs with the intent of a purchase. Wow, I thought it was just a towel. And he even says, yeah, it's just a towel, but look what it all does, right? Then you got testimonials in there, and you got different micro stories that are all laced inside of it, okay? So he's marketing. Selling is the act of presenting an offer and overcoming objections. So he presented the offer, right? And the offer was, you're going to get, was it like 8 ShamWows and the mop and the blinds thing. Actually, the blinds thing's not yet. Right, and then what is he overcoming objections on? He goes, I don't know, you're gonna waste money on paper towels anyways. I don't know, it sells itself, right? Very clever that he says, I don't know, it sells itself, right? Just on the cost things alone, he's overcoming the $20 objection. Doesn't have to do it hard because it's $20, okay? What's the next thing? Okay, closing. Closing is the act, right? It's logical reasons to act now, right? Call now and ask about our blinds thing. He's prepping for the upsell. Call now and get a second set free. Call now. We can't keep this open all day. He even says it in there. Okay. He has a fantastic message. So whether or not someone's like, well, that seems really cheesy or dumb. Look, just back to the JCPenney thing alone, people really, really, really want to have the high of purchasing stuff. You know, the phrase, the sentence, people like to buy, they don't like to be sold. That's kind of garbage. Okay, people like to buy and they like to be sold, but they still want to have the decision. Okay, people don't like force. People don't like uncomfortable situations. Okay, that they like to buy and they like to be sold. Okay, so what we're doing here, and as we start moving forward, is we're creating an offer that I believe it's next week. We're going to go through and craft with you guys the actual sales message. Okay, so what I thought would be kind of cool is to walk through a few offer creation methods that I use, so you guys can see, okay, for this product, this is how I would do that. For this industry, this is how I would do that. For this, so that's what I want to do. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys real quick here. And for the next 15 minutes, we're going to walk through a few things here. So, yeah, obviously you have to make a profit, right? Exactly. Learn from Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, all those testimonials, probably paid actors. Probably, but they're playing the game. Alrighty, so share my screen with you guys here. Alrighty, let me pull up. Alright, check this out here. Alrighty. Okay, so the first thing you have to understand is that every single product solves a problem, but also creates a problem. What? Okay, if I have a ShamWow, what problems am I likely to have that I did not have before I had a ShamWow? How do I clean it? Right? Yeah, how do I wash it? Right? A lot of you guys went there immediately. Isn't that interesting? We're all the same way. Not enough of them, right? Which is why he's like, you want 5, 10? How about 8? Dirty. How do I clean the actual floor? What are all the problems that I have that I did not have before I purchased? Guys, herein lies opportunity. Okay, this is fantastic right here. Okay, so which back pain, right? You could even tie it into that. How long will it last? What do I do with all my paper towels now, right? Crap, now I have to actually do the one cleaning or be the one cleaning, right? And so you might be like, well, no, you don't. For those of you guys who don't want to do it yourself, we have a guide on the local people next to you who are willing to come clean your house for you. Yeah, what if I want more? What if it ruins your skin with your hands? Now I have to actually, right? You see what I'm saying? This is where offer creation gets very, very fun. Now, Russell's shown you some really awesome strategies to do that yesterday and today as well, right? He's taken the Greatest Showman and he's saying, what I'd package with it is this and this and this and this and this and this. I'm showing you some of my methods as well for how I do that, right? Yeah, it's not green enough. Okay, so what is a product you guys are selling? Sell every month. ClickFunnels affiliate. Cool. Yoga, chatbots, socks, supplements, coaching, more coaching. Cool. Water. I don't have one yet. That's okay. Someone's selling music, dance lessons, curling. Cool. Oh, cool. Wow. Superfoods, coffee, info product. Affiliate marketing, jewelry, ShamWows. I recommend getting out of the ShamWow business maybe. He's in jail, right? I think he stopped paying taxes or something. I can't remember. Anyway, people make a lot of money really fast. That's happened frequently. Survival card, coaching, water coolers. Let's go with water coolers just for fun. All right. Okay, so let's think about this. Problems. Okay, if I got these problems, and the one thing I have an idea, I'm like, oh, and if you're like, I don't know what I want to sell, Steven, that's okay. What I need you to do is figure out, like, you might have an idea of what you want to sell, like just a general, not specific, just kind of like a general idea. Okay, I know I want to get into such and such area. I know I want to get into the internet, whatever, right? There's water coolers, right? Okay, so the general product I know I kind of want to go sell is, let's say water coolers. Okay, let me move this forward here just a little bit. Okay, now here's what we're gonna look into. We're gonna look at, first of all, problems, and this is one of my most favorite fun things to do ever. I absolutely love this process. Guys, when you learn how to do this, you don't have to compete on price anymore. That's a big promise I just told you. Okay, that's how I do it though. All right. I don't have to, I'll bleed for the customer more. No, I'll take less money. No, I'll sell for cheaper. This is how you avoid the whole race to the bottom thing. And in fact, this is how you switch it and go premium. Okay, if you can't be cheap, be really expensive. If you can't be the cheapest, which most of us can't be because we don't own the manufacturing plant, or we don't own massive distribution channels, okay, if you can't be the cheapest, be the most expensive. Okay, and this is how we do it. Okay, this is huge. And it works with anything. Okay, so what are all of the follow-up problems that you guys see people would have when they buy water coolers? All right, someone said cleaning. Yeah, like mold and bacteria. Maybe there's some mold in there that could pop up. Filters. Okay, refilling size. Yeah, size. Maybe I want different sizes, right? Definitely. Size, where to put them in storage. Yeah, maybe they might leak. Maintenance in general, which we've kind of hit a few times. Weight, right? Weight. It might be too heavy. Too heavy. Fish. Top or bottom load. Heavy to move. A hot option. Okay. Maybe I want to be able to put cold, and hot. Okay. transport, space, ice blocks. Ooh, ice blocks. How do I actually keep it cold? How do I actually keep it hot? Ice blocks. Yeah, price. See, cup holders, monthly cost of a water cooler. Monthly cost. Okay, refilling. Delivery of water. Yeah. This is like a water cooler that would be in an office, right? Where all the good info happens, right? Maintenance, quality of water source, right? That's probably a big one as well. Okay, now, yeah, BPA. Someone might be freak out about that, right? BPA, the actual material itself, / material of the actual stuff. Competing with, yeah, why pay more for water per gallon than gasoline? All right, the actual cost itself. Someone might freak out about that. And if they're freaking out about that, they're probably not your dream customer. Okay, hear me when I said that. For every one of your products, if somebody's like, oh, cost, I strongly encourage you to find a way to sell someone who's rich. Okay, somebody who has money. Stop trying to figure out a way to sell broke people. Okay. Acidity, saving water, delivery schedule, right? Do I even need to talk with it at all? The looks of it. Okay, now here's my major point with it. All right, any one of these excuses could be told to you by your dream customer, right? So let's go sift out, and maybe some of them won't. Yeah, water app. Ooh, that'd be kind of interesting. Water app. Yeah, kids might get hurt from it, right? I don't know. Now, we want to sell our dream customer, not our we could sell them customer. Did you hear what I just said? That's like so huge, my friends. That's such a big deal. Okay, I am not trying to sell the coulds. I'm trying to sell the shoulds. Okay, this is who I should sell. The best customer ever. Okay, the best, easiest, richest customer ever. The person who complains the least, who's easiest on my fulfillment, who doesn't blow up my support and is a pain in the butt to deal with, who has money, who's wanting to pay for stuff, who's willing to spend money for quality, right? I am trying very, very hard, right, to just sell people who have money, okay? Capitalist pig, baby, right? That's what you're in business for. That's what you're in business for, okay? So I'm going to put a D next to every single one of these concerns where my dream customer would probably have that concern. Now, who would my dream customer be? Okay, my dream customer. Is that the 80-20 rule? Kind of. It's the dream customer rule, though. Okay, I think, who could I sell? Well, here's what's funny about this. Actually, one of the first things I ever built for was a water company. It was a water funnel. It was one of my first, and it was one of the case studies I sent to Russell in order to get the job to be his funnel builder. And it was for a water company. And I was talking with them, and one of the things that I asked at the very beginning was, "Hey, who do you want to be purchasing your water filter?" And they said, "You know what, Stephen? Everyone drinks water, so everybody is literally our dream customer." I was like, that literally negates the term dream customer. That is the antithesis of marketing. Right? You can't market to everybody. Right? It's boom. It's very laser focused. I'm not trying to sell everyone. It's so funny. I'm trying to sell just and speak to just one person. By doing so, I end up attracting and selling the fringes, right? The people who are on the outskirts. If I try to sell all of them, though, I don't sell any of them. It is all about focusing on just one person you want to sell. So, who is your dream customer? Someone said, gym owners. Okay, yeah, I could definitely see that with the water cooler. Okay, gym owners. Yeah, head of family / office. Okay, so business people, right? Millionaire housewife, athletes. Yeah, athletes might want it. Busy moms might want that. Okay. Someone said health freaks. I'm let's see, hunters, campers, sports teams. Ooh, yeah, sports teams. Schools might want it. Private schools, especially, definitely, absolutely. People that drink too much Coke. Survivalists, organic spas. Ooh, I could see the spas. So I'm seeing a lot of businesses. Okay, restaurants. Yeah, I could see that with restaurants, maybe. Banks, very high-end places, hotels. Ooh, definitely hotels. Waiting rooms. Yeah, someone with tall buildings in Phoenix. Exactly, ski lodges. Okay, now are you starting to see a theme of those who are talking? Okay, Now, who would my dream customer be? I don't actually think health freaks. Okay, where I'm looking at businesses, gym owners, busy moms. Busy moms may not have money, right? I'm looking for people who have the ability to buy and who have the resources to buy. Okay, the ability and resources, right? Those who want it and have the ability to get it. Okay, at a lot of cash. Okay. I'm looking to go sell into a place. My red ocean is in a place that is very concentrated. It's on focus. Okay. So I don't think busy moms, health freaks, sports teams, maybe. I don't know. Schools are so funded. Private maybe, but right. Spas. Ooh, I can see spas. Maybe restaurants, banks, hotels. I'm looking at businesses. Isn't it interesting? Yeah, banks, definitely. Spas, restaurants, hotels, businesses. Okay, businesses. So I am going to sell businesses. You guys see how we did that? I want those who are willing and able to buy at high dollars, high prices with continuity, okay? I want the best case. I want all the cards in my hand that I can actually handle, okay? Okay, so I'm selling businesses. I'm selling water coolers to businesses, okay? So let's start constructing an offer. Let's go back through the problems. Now, is a business going to have a concern about cleaning? Probably. Okay. Mold, sure. But that's kind of part of cleaning. So let's go with mold, maintenance. I'm just going to put it all in the same category. Look, cleaning, mold, maintenance, filters. Cool. So that would be... We're going to take out, okay, watch how I start doing this. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for core problems, okay? The real things that they are going to have an actual hang up about. You guys, the best thing you could ever do for your business is to get someone to tell you no, okay? Besides making money itself, the path to making money is to be told no a lot. Because what happens is I'm going to go in and I'm going to start to see why they're telling me no, and then craft my message around that. That means the data is not coming from me. I don't buy it, so why should my opinions be a part of the data? They shouldn't be. Okay, I'm gonna go out. That's why Russell in today's challenge is having you walk around and say, hey, let's create just the rough draft of an offer and then go put it in front of people. That's part of today's worksheet, okay? Because you need others who are your dream customer to tell you no. The two places you should not gather data from is categories that are not your dream customer and yourself. So don't ask friends and family if they are not part of your dream customer source. They're not the ones buying it. I need objections. I need people to tell me no. They will guide the offer creation. They will guide the sales message. Okay. This is the biggest thing about this is when I say that you need to understand it is not about you being a good creative genius. It's not about you being somebody who's done something that no one's ever seen before. Okay. You have to understand that. That's why this is such a huge deal. It's actually alleviating the games about being a detective, right? Not some psycho mad scientist. Okay, this is why it's such a big deal. This is very, very, very freeing for most people when they realize it. Okay, it's about following the framework that's already there, gathering data for. It's not. You don't have to. Oh man, I got to know all this stuff. No, you really don't. Create the outline of the offer, put it in front of people, figure out why they're telling you no, and adjust. Then put it out there, and then adjust, and then put it out there, and adjust, and then suddenly you're like, oh man, it's a pretty sexy offer. And the data is from my dream customer. Ooh, oh baby. Okay, that's where the goods come here. Okay, that's why this stuff works so well. I spent the first 3 or 4 years, and likely you guys have done the same thing, right? It's just okay, we've all done it. But seriously, the first 3 or 4 years, I walked around with this. It was like I walk around and be like, duh, what should I sell? Duh, what should I sell? What should I sell? What should I sell? What should I sell? And it was this obsessive thing, right? Anyone else ever had that? Because I did that like crazy for 3 or 4 years. And suddenly I was like, wait, I'm not the one filling my wallet. Why do I care so much? As long as it's ethical and moral, which please make sure it is. Why does it matter what I sell? As long as they're buying. How do I know what they're buying? I got to ask them. How am I going to ask them? I need a prototype offer. That's what today's challenge is about. That's what yesterday and today's all about. Okay, I'm going to go in, okay, and I'm going to create the outline of a sweet offer and put it in front of just my dream customer. Not friends and family, not myself. dream customer, not who could buy it. Well, they drink water, so they could buy it. So they technically, no. Are they a business owner? Do they have cash? Are they willing to spend money on this kind of thing? Right? That's who I want to ask. They're the ones I care about only. Okay. Alrighty. So size and storage. I'm gonna put that kind of the same category here. Oops. Size and storage. Just walk through this real quick with me here. Well, it leaks. It's too heavy. If it's too heavy, what about just transportation in general? Transportation. Okay, transportation, hot and cold. Yeah, features. That's probably actually something they're gonna want. Icebox, monthly cost. Monthly cost they'll probably ask about, which is awesome. Delivery of water. I'm gonna say delivery on this same category right here. I'm kind of trying to group them, because this will be how I start actually going in and selling and creating products for this, okay? So you do this stuff, and you guys will see how cool this is in a second. Okay, BPA free storage, let's see, probably quality of water. Quality of water, slash the, BPA slash material, they're probably gonna have concerns about that. A water app, that'd be kind of cool. Okay, which apps are not that crazy hard to make anymore, because I don't know how to make them. There's a who that knows that really well, right? It's not me. Okay, all right. So problem, now solution. Now we're gonna go through each one of these here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk through with you guys and help you understand like how simple offer creation is. Okay, if I think that they're gonna have an issue, I'm talking to a business owner who has foot traffic and they have money and they're willing and able, and they just said, you know what, Steven, this is so cool, but like, what about like the cleaning, the mold, the maintenance, filters, all that stuff? Like, how often do I change it? How would I solve that for them? How would I solve that for them? Yeah, as part of my offer, I could be like, hey, yeah, upsell, maintenance. So like, hey, so we're gonna sell you a water cooler. We have a program that's $100 each month. Oops, $100 each month. And what we're going to do, actually, we're not even gonna get to price and value yet. Okay, that's where cost, price, value. Woo, what? 3 separate things. Okay, here we go. Check this out. If I go, this is one of the biggest little hacks of the game right here. Right here. I'm a goofball and a weirdo and I don't really care. Okay, here we go. Check this out. So, cleaning, maintenance, yeah, free service calls, right? And in fact, we're gonna put you on a schedule. So if I was telling somebody, be like, hey, we got water coolers. They're like, oh, I've been wanting water coolers, but I just don't know how to maintain them. What would be my overcoming? What's the offer? What's the product in my offer that overcomes their objection? Objection! I don't know how to clean this. What about maintenance and filters and crap? Don't worry about it. For an extra $100 a month, for an extra $100 a month, what I'm gonna go do is I am going to, okay, what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go in and we're gonna have somebody come out to you monthly cleaning and filter change. Okay, monthly cleaning and filter change. And then they're like, oh, that's really cool. And I'm like, yeah, hey, when can we get you set up? Is tomorrow a good time? They'll be like, well, yeah, but what about how big is this thing? Is it just massive? Don't worry about it. We actually have 3 different options for you depending on your office space, because we know some of you guys want it in like a big waiting area. We also know some of you guys want it in maybe just like a doctor's office, or some of you guys want it in sitting on the side next to all your exercise equipment in your gym. You know what I mean? We got 3 sizing options. Okay, so we're gonna choose it from you. Oh, so cool. Then now, how do I go and actually go? How do I get this? You guys can hear like conversations about this, right? And what I do is I think about. So if you're selling something else, imagine all of the objections, not complaints. Okay, complaints and objections are different. Objections stop the sale. Objections are just noise. They just want to be heard. Okay, what's gonna stop the sale? Well, I don't want to go pick it up. Don't worry about it. I've got this sweet delivery thing. It's free delivery special until Friday. Ooh, we got a little closing going on. Act now. Hurry, hurry. Okay. Okay, but what about like different, I don't know. Some people are going to want it for like tea and coffee or even hot chocolate maybe, or whatever it is they're trying to do. Don't worry about it. As part of our package, what we have for you is we went in and we have a sweet deal with Nestle, and we will, and same with, was that the Celestial Teas, right? And with Celestial Teas, we're actually going to restock your teas and hot chocolate and coffee supply every single time as we show up, okay? Resupply your tea, coffee, which comes with a really cool box and thing on the top. Does that make sense? As we start, what we're doing is we're answering objections with a product. Okay, there's a story that's attached to it that we would tell as well. But each problem, core problem, is answered with a product. That's why this works so well. It's why I build offers that are awesome. It's why Russell builds offers that are awesome. Okay. Tea, coffee, and hot chocolate sources. So you don't even have to worry about it. It's a cool service for your people that are coming in. You don't have to think about it. Okay. And studies have shown, I would go out and I would find a study about how giving those kinds of free goodies to people who are waiting experience higher levels of satisfaction just by that one move. That, by the way, there's a sweet study showing that if you do this, you actually get a 5% increase overall on monthly revenue. Did you know that? So this is not even a cost for you, it's an investment. Like, it's so cool, right? That's how I would sell it. Okay. What's the monthly cost of this? The actual water cooler is free. That's what's crazy about this. The only thing you're paying for is the monthly service. That's how I would totally pitch it. Okay. It's free. The water cooler, we're actually giving you the actual water cooler, the stand, the little spout things for completely free. All you're doing is you're just paying a monthly cost. Okay. That's it. What? Yeah, the stand is free. It's a monthly, it's just a monthly subscription program. You can cancel at any time. Okay, that's how I would say that. This is completely off the cuff, by the way. Just know that I'm following a framework in my head. I've never made a water cooler offer. Okay, that's what I'm doing though. Okay, and you're literally giving us $1 million worth of knowledge for $100. Yeah, sup? All you guys should go get ClickFunnels. Okay, that's how you do this. When people suck at funnel building, it's because they don't know this. Okay. All right, quality / BPA material. Okay, but what about, like, I don't want to be poisoning my customers, Steven. I get it. I see that you've got these sweet monthly things. I see you're gonna serve my customer. You're gonna serve me. It's free. I see you. I see all this, and I accept that. But BPA, what do? Don't worry about it. We actually went. What's like a super popular water company? Yeah, Aquafina. There we go. We partnered with Aquafina. There we go. Aquafina. Or Rockwell's another one, right? Or Poland or Kangen or whatever. Yeah, it'd be cool if it was Kangen, right? We actually laced a little hydrogen water in there for you, right? Is Rock Spring, whatever. The water actually comes straight from them, so it's not some crazy third brand. It's a brand that all of your customers are likely familiar with, and therefore likely more comfortable drinking. So we've got to. Oh, what? Use glass, Luke, 100%. I know what you're talking about. Plastic, no bueno, 100%. Yes. And, okay, but like, is this hard to contact you guys? Is this hard? Actually, we have a cool water app that you and anyone that you want to, we can give access to, that you can control. Hey, this time, bring us 2 bottles. It wasn't enough. Or this month, bring this amount. Or on your weekly your weekly delivery, come in and, we ran out of Nestle too fast. You literally can manage all of your subscriptions, all your stuff straight off this app right here, which is nice. If you want to talk, you can. If you don't, I know a lot of people don't. It's faster sometimes. Just log into the app. You can control everything you want straight off the app right there. Subscription management. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is water app a problem or solution? Hey, is it Garth? Hey, sounds good. No, I think you're spot on here. The problem would probably be, am I locked? Am I locked in? Am I locked in a contract? Right? And you say, no, we got the Sweet Water app to manage your monthly subscription. Okay. Apps cost thousands. Not always, actually. Not always anymore. It's actually super simple, especially if it's a subscription styled management, just a back office. Like they don't need to cost that much anymore, which is awesome. And if that part is messing with you, then don't offer it. Okay. Now, what would be my cost? What would be my cost to actually pull this stuff off? I actually think I could go get this done for $1,000. Do I need that done before I actually launch? No. Okay. What is it to become a water distributor? I don't know. It can't be a lot. If I walk up to them and say, hey, I've got, I'm going to be probably pushing out, 1,000 gallons, 1,000 jugs of water every month. How do I become a distributor from you guys? Like, it's got to be like 50 cents a jug. You know what I mean? It can't be that much money, right? But wait, there's more. Okay, now remember, this is cost. When I say cost is cost to you. Price is price to them. Value is value to them. Okay, cost to you. Price to them. Value to them. Okay, it's another reason why price and value are not the same. Cost and price are not the same thing. Cost and value are not the same thing. Okay, what would be? I don't know, guys. Let's say that every customer costs me $50 to monthly supply, and I got all these sweet hookups with Nestle, and I'm a distributor. I don't know. Okay, and it's the cost to me to do this. I'm making this up, but you guys see what I'm saying here. We're about to stack up some serious value. Okay. Oh, the monthly fee? Like, okay, once I get the app built, the actual monthly fee, I'm looking at it as a monthly piece here. So let's say monthly is, I don't know, it's got to be like $100 to maintain on average. So let's say I have 10 clients times $100, right? Then we got $1,000 monthly. I'm maybe paying to some app person. Okay. You see what I'm saying? And if that's not ready for a while, then I'm not going to offer it. Just give them a phone number to call instead. Okay. Monthly cost, free stand. The stand, let's say the equipment for me costs $197, okay? Which means I might go in the hole for the first 2 or 3 months, right? And I might put that on the contract. Hey, what we're doing, it's no contract after 3 months. It's just to help our costs go down. We keep it low cost to you. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, here we go. Hot chocolate, my cost to me, it can't be more than like $25 a month. It can't be. There's no way. I'm just pulling these prices out of thin air, guys, but it's to illustrate a point. The size and storage, 3 sizing options. I'm not even the one making these things. So maybe the manufacturer, I've got to deal with them, and I get them for $97 each because I do it on volume, or I don't know. It can't be a lot though. Transportation and delivery. This is probably the one that's probably the most expensive. Let's say it costs me per customer. Say I have a delivery guy. I'm not even doing it myself. I don't know. $297. Yeah, let's just put it at that. Cleaning, maintenance, it's actually $0 because they're already there. Ooh, but wait a second. That's really valuable. Okay. Okay, check this out. Now, price to them. Monthly cleaning and filtering. To choose your size, the smallest size is free. It's $20 extra for the bigger size. I don't know. But we're giving it to him for free. The stand is free. The monthly subscription for this whole thing is $297 to have it in there. If you want us to service it, say monthly cleaning and filter, you're paying $50 a month for the filter, which includes the cleaning because it's the same thing. 3 sizes available to you. Let's say that's 0. What? That means I can lead with that. Okay. Hey, get a free, choose what size you want for free, and we'll come deliver to you again to get it going. Transportation and delivery every single month. Let's say that is, because that's one of the highest cost things to me. If I make that really cheap, it'll increase the perceived value. So I could go in and say something like, it's $297 transportation. Let's say that's 0, and this is I don't know. I'm still playing with it. Guys. Hold on here. This is usually what I do, and then I play with the numbers for a little while until it pops out. And you're like, whoa, okay, that's it. Okay, but this is what I'm looking at when I go create an offer. What follow-up problems does my water cooler business create that I wasn't thinking about? What are all the follow-up products I could create to actually package it together, which makes me outvalue everybody else? Okay, then what am cost, price, and value. Okay, keep following me here on just a moment here. Quality, BPA, the Aquafina Springs thing. Oh, you know what? That could be the angle with this. The only thing you're paying here is we have a sourcing fee with Aquafina. That's really one of the major things you're actually paying for here. So we actually, we can run with the numbers here on this. I think this service could be $500 a month. I'd pay $500 a month. If I'm a business and I want to have that service for my people sitting in my waiting room, I'd pay $500 a month for that. Am I locked in? Absolutely not. The app is free download. And you can put up to 2 users on there. Up to 2 users on there. Okay. I'm gonna also the hot chocolate thing, that's totally free as well. Monthly cost of the stand, it's a free stand, it's a monthly subscription. See, the stand is free, so we should put this back down to 0 then. And okay, you guys seen the price? Never pay that. Well, you're not the dream customer. Okay, stop saying I would never pay that. You're not the dream customer, likely. You see what I'm saying? This is where people shoot themselves in the foot. Is I'll go help them create an offer and be like, hey, look, you have the potential for somebody else is willing to go and pay this money. I would never pay that. That's not the question. That's not the question. Stop answering that. Yeah, it's a business expense. I would 100% pay. I just told you, I would pay that. Okay? Well, I wouldn't pay that. Never pay that amount. Okay? You're not the dream customer. You're not the willing and able person that I'm going for. Okay? Alrighty. That's like the biggest issue I find. There was somebody that I was telling, like, yeah, I went and I did a, I charge 15 to 30 to 50 grand to go and do a lot of this stuff for big businesses. Well, I would never pay that. Well, yeah, you're not my customer. You know what I'm saying? Someone's like, well, that's bad business. You're not in my business, right? If you're not in the pot I'm fishing into, if you're not in the red, highly red ocean, then I don't care what the opinion is. You got to learn to drop that, because it's what will sabotage your entire business. It is about capitalism. Make money or die. Okay? Make money. Okay? Okay, so I would go in and be like, hey, it's a monthly subscription and it is, it'd be cool is to drop this. So it's $97 a month. So all you're paying for is the filters, the stand. The stand is free, but the actual jugs, the actual jugs of water, the actual plastic itself, we have to rent those. So it's $100 a month. The water, funny enough, the way it turns out, the water is something that we contract out with Aquafina. We have very little sway on that. So we can give you the water filter. You pay $50 a month for that. The monthly subscription for the actual bottle, okay, is $100 a month. But then with our contract and the way things work, it's $497 a month, which means the total price to you, okay, the total price to you is just everything that's up top right here, okay, $644. But what's cool about that is we're running a special right now, okay, we're running a special right now where we can give you whatever size you want. We actually can deliver it free for you and get it all set up, but that's something we're doing right now. Otherwise, it's $100 on top of that for just one time, though. So your call, if this is not a good time, just wait. Just know it's $100 more. And then we're going to resupply you with all this stuff. Obviously, there's hot and cold water in there as well, so we plug it in. But we want to make it like super cool and experience for your customers. So we've got all the top brands with Nestle, with coffee and Nestle. Anyway, with tea, coffee, not chocolate. You guys get the idea. We actually will resupply. That's our cost. We'll come in and we'll do that with you guys for free. And it's, again, the stand is free. What you're doing is you're paying $97 a month for the bottle rental, because technically it's branded by Aquafina, so we can't give that for free. They'd be like, oh, okay. You see how that's logical? That's very key what I just did. It's branded by Aquafina, so I can't. I see how that makes sense. You're half paying for the label. You can get that, right? So anyways, it's $97 a month for that. And then the actual water comes from Aquafina as well, and that's where the cost comes in, but it's hardly anything. So it's $644 a month. If you prepay, someone else brought this up. If you prepay for 6 months up front, we'll actually give you a month for free as well, right? So if I was saying $644 times 5, right? That's going to be $3,200. You guys get that? the average now this is different depending on industry, but the average person stays on monthly continuity 4, 5 months, maybe 6. So if I know what the average is, I would charge 7 months and give them 8. Okay? Because I'm going to get an extra month out of them. My average cart value per customer is going to go a little bit higher. You guys see what I'm doing with that? Okay. Get 6 months prepay for 6 and get 1 free, right? And get 1 free. And this is if I know that the average stays on for 5 months. You see how I structure that? So if the average stayed on for 8 months, prepay for 9 months and you get a month free. I'm literally going to get an extra month out of them because of that, okay? The cost to you is higher than the price for them. No, yeah, so obviously this is not like so it's a 766. Yeah, please be in the business of making money. So what I would do is, there was one guy I was building a funnel for. He's like, how come it's not making any money? And I was like, what are you talking to him? We're putting $1 in ads out and you're getting 3 back out. You're making a ton of money. He's like, no, I'm losing money. And I was like, what? No, here's the numbers. And a week later, he's like, I'm losing money. I was like, what are you talking about? Okay. He goes, he was literally selling cheaper than what he was purchasing for. Okay, please don't do that. So what I would do, if I can't make it work with these numbers, guys, all right, I would at least go in and I would try and find a way to pull like 60% product margin, not business margin. That's what I would do personally. 60, 70, 80% product margin. Okay, so if I can't do that, then I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to say, hey, it's $397. There we go. Okay. And I found a way to negotiate this one down for only $97. And I just keep working with the numbers until I have massive markups and people are cool with it. Okay. Now, what's the value to them? What's the value to them? Really high, way higher. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for a way to be able to legitimately show a 10x value. Okay. Okay, 10x value in every single one of these areas. Is it easy to get 10x value on 0? Yes. Is it easy to get 10x value on that? Totally. That. Okay, that literally is 10x, or it's 100x, okay? You see what I'm saying? So if this is what I'm charging, I need to find a way to get, right, $400, right? I need to find a way to get this down to $40, right? So we'll say $39. Okay, I'm 10xing. That way the value, the price, that way I can go back to them and say, look, literally there's people we have, big companies that will pay $1,900 a month for this. And you can see why, because here's a study that shows they actually spend more money with just this little pre-frame of being able to have some drinks. You know what I'm saying? And if these numbers aren't accurate, you guys get the concept, okay? The concept is to go in, understand, right, I am going to create an offer by solving follow-up problems with products. I'm going to find a way to get the cost way low, right? Way low, like maybe even I doubt it would cost $300 per person, right? Because they're going to go do maybe 15 deliveries in a day, right? There's no way it's going to be $297 per, like it's really high, right? Yeah, but anyways, the point is to figure out the cost, make sure that I got excuse me, let's move this here. There we go. Make sure that the price to them, my numbers work out, because then I can come up and be like, okay, my cost to me as a business owner is, way lower, right? And so I can mark up maybe 8 times, 7, 8 times, and it's worth it to them. And if it's not, I'm going to try and find a different customer before I abandon the whole business. Okay? And then the actual value to them, like, yeah, let me say, right? Then I can go to them and price drop. Hey, look, our monthly fee for this, the average company consumes 10 gallons of water a week. I don't know, whatever. Whatever the real numbers are. And then I'm going to go in and say, hey, look, normally it's this amount of money. With this promo we're doing right now, though, it's only $1,000 a month. Right? Or maybe I would say, hey, this is the weekly price. There are people out there that are willing to pay for that kind of thing. If I had a physical, I would totally pay that amount of money to have, right? If you're pulling in a couple $1 million, if you have a brick and mortar business and you're not doing more than $1 million a year, you are probably really hurting. So you got to get out of your price-based mindset, your price relativeness, right? The price anchor is not based on you and your history. Remember, they're cash flowing hard, man, right? And a lot of them are willing to do that with customer. You guys get what I'm saying? Anyway, that's the whole point. How are you doing this with network marketing? Okay, the exact same thing. I'm just going to change this up here to network marketing to whoever my dream customer is. Dream customer. What are all the problems people have with network marketing after they join my stuff? Problem. How could I solve that with my own product that's for free that I give them when they join my stuff? Solution. Cost to me. I'd make it all info products so that it's zero cost to fulfill. Zero. Price to them. Absolutely nothing. Goes to them for free when they join me, right? Zero. Value to them. Massive. You want to outdo your uplines? Do what I just said there. That's what I personally do. Okay. Will there be a replay? Of course. These are always recorded. Okay. How much have I missed? A lot. How would you do this for a free course? Guys, it doesn't matter. Come up here at the top and run free course. Okay. I made a free course about 6 months ago, and I said, hey, I got this idea. What are problems you guys are experiencing about that idea? Well, what did they tell me? Problems. I went and I chose the top 3, 4, 5 problems that I wanted to solve. I gave away products as part of that, right? It was all free. Cost to me, zero, because it's info products. It takes the cost of an email to fulfill on it. Okay, access to a zero, right? Price, nothing, because it was free. Value, huge. What did that do? It made me create a relationship with them that they loved. Okay? They created a relationship so fast. The reciprocity was through the roof. And then the next time I dropped something on them that was paid, it was huge, right? Made a lot of money because of the reciprocity I created. You guys getting this? You are not in a special scenario where this does not apply. All product and offer creation we have ever done has gone through this way. I built funnels for socks, shoes, tape, okay? We did one with toilet paper once, literally, okay? And visas, like to get into a country, same method, okay? B2B, same method. Retail, coaching, info. It does not matter what you are in. You have got to stop thinking about it that way. How does it work if I'm in this scenario? Man, just do the same thing, okay? Just do the same thing, okay? Awesome framework, affiliate. Oh yeah, thanks. Okay, I already have a spreadsheet open. Exactly, solve problems, give value equals massive value. Yeah, can we see an affiliate example? No, because it's on the screen right now. Watch. Boom, this is now an affiliate example. And in this scenario, you are selling a water cooler. Oh my gosh, look at all the problems they go in and grab whenever they buy X, Y, and Z's water cooler that you're gonna solve for free with these cool info products. Now when you buy through me, I'm gonna give you all these cool little info things, or it could be physical, whatever, okay? And I'm gonna outvalue the actual product creator himself. Oh, that's how I've won so many of these contests for this book. Okay, same thing. How did your sock funnel do? Sitting on 25,000 socks. You're probably really high in the air. How does this work? Just do it. Thanks for this. Wow, the nerdy me is loving this. Yeah, nerds get paid. So let's all be proud nerds. This is good stuff. Is it better to funnel hack this well? It's hard to find any replays in the app. You need to reach out to ClickFunnels about that then. They're the ones that handle that. I'm sitting on stocks also. You're probably already really high here. What about pet rocks? Yeah, exact same thing. Okay. All right. My friends, I need you to doctor yourself if you are still having issues around the whole objection of my scenario is different. No, it isn't. It's the same thing. This is marketing and sales psychology. In fact, this is decision-making psychology. All decisions are made in this way. And when I see you say things like, oh my gosh, I'm not in this scenario, you're questioning the vehicle. That is square one. I at least question resources. Okay, if you're up back questioning the vehicle, you still got to go through vehicle, internal and external before I know you even execute on this. Okay,
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
What's up, guys? Hey, thank you so much for taking the One Funnel Away challenge, and hopefully you guys liked today's lesson. We are always trying to find cool ways to just keep this fun and engaging. We know that there is usually a lot of mental work that someone has to go through just to get their first funnel out the door, which is shocking. You would think that it's just all about marketing. It really is not. A lot of work goes on between the ears. What we want to do with you guys is I got two things here. I'm making sure I can say to you guys here. There's two things going on. Number one, at the end of the challenge, I always like to bring on a couple of the students, and I will live critique your funnel if you do this thing. Okay, go to OFAreview.com, OFAreview.com, and use the Epiphany Bridge script, which we will teach you about if we haven't yet. Use the Epiphany Bridge script to go through and leave an honest review of what you've thought so far about the One Funnel Away challenge. That's OFAreview.com. Then what I do is I go back and I like to look through each of the testimonials, each of the success stories, things that are happening, and myself as well, the ClickFunnels team, go through and we find the ones where we're like, oh my gosh, you don't have to be living in a gutter to qualify for this, by the way, either, okay? But as you go through, you can start looking at this. We look through and we see the stories that we're like, oh man, it'd be cool to bring this person on at the end of the challenge. And so that's one thing that I do with you guys. So number one, if you guys would like to be able to be considered for me to critique your funnel live in front of everybody at the end of this challenge, go to OFAreview.com. Second thing, okay, secondly, OFAreview.com is also where I like to see some of the neatest stories, transformation stories. There's actually a One Funnel Away podcast. One Funnel Away, it's called One Funnel Away Stories. That's the name of the podcast. One Funnel Away Stories is a podcast specifically interviews with me interviewing you and the coolest stories and neatest transformations. Again, not that you need to be like totally living in a gutter and then turn back around and have this huge success. But what I do is I like to go back to the OFAreview.com and I will look through all those cool testimonials, things like that you guys are dropping, and my team and myself reach out and I ask, could I interview you? Okay. So if you want to be, number one, considered for me critiquing your funnel, and number two, possibly getting on the One Funnel Away podcast, okay, One Funnel Away Stories podcast, just go to OFAreview.com. Okay, that's the first thing. I know there's a lot. I'm just kind of pounding all this information out. We get a lot of questions. That's why we're doing this. Second of all, if you want to, Russell constantly, he likes to do like cool contests. So if you go to onefunnelaway.com/unboxing, and what you can do is, we actually want you guys to go take your One Funnel Away box that we ship to you and take a video of yourself opening it and just walking through it. Be excited, right? There's certainly more points for creativity and flair. And there's actually, if you go to onefunnelaway.com/unboxing, what it'll do is it'll give you a bunch of instructions on what you need to do. It's easy. Take your phone, film it, record it, and we'll actually put you into a drawing where Russell goes in and he chooses somebody to win $1,000 cash or Funnel Hacking Live tickets, or right. There's a bunch of stuff that he gives that's really, really cool to kind of keep people excited. Again, we know the process is kind of intense with this. So again, the other link that you should know about is onefunnelaway.com/unboxing. And that will go there and it'll give you all the instructions you need to be entered into the drawing for the contest. All right, guys, thanks so much. And remember, OFAreview.com and then also onefunnelaway.com/unboxing. Thanks, guys.